Grand evening. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the nomadic astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardmunson.net. Please accept my apology. I did not post this until now because I was preoccupied with other things. As Jupiter enters Leo on June the 30th, 2026, and exits it on July the 26th, 2027, it impacts each of us individually as per our sun and rising sign. So this will affect Leo's rising, sun, moon, and Venus. Sagittarius rising, sun, moon, and Venus. Aries rising, sun, moon, and Venus. Or if you have anything in the 5th, 1st, and 9th house. On June the 30th, 2026 to July the 26th, 2027, before June the 30th, 2026, Jupiter journeys through the sign of Cancer. After July the 26th, 2027, Jupiter enters Virgo. The last time this event occurred was on July the 16th, 2024 to August 11th, 2014, to August 11th, 2015. Jupiter goes through each sign every 12 years. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, growth, abundance, new opportunity. So take advantage. Remember, there's going to be more opportunity giving to you, but take the one that's going to last the 12-year cycle. Next time this event happens is June the 12th, 2038 to November the 16th, 2038. And January the 16th, 2039 to July the 8th, 2038. Jupiter in Leo explains. Jupiter in Leo is the event that impacts all of us, no matter who we are, and the intricacies of that are explained in a separate article. It may recommend to read Jupiter in Leo first and then come back to this article. In the sign and prediction. This article is for sun and rising sign. That being said, every person's astrological blueprint is completely unique to them, so your individual chart will determine the exact expression of the themes written below, as well as add additional themes to the events. Please get a reading. So what they're saying, that you need to get your natal chart. Your natal chart is based on the date, the time, and the place where you were born. It's not your solar chart, which is just based on your solar chart. It's based on you being a Gemini, you being an Aries, exactly. But it's not individually tailored for you. For the following astrological signs. Aries. Jupiter in Leo for you is all about creativity and self-expression and having fun. However, Jupiter will also amplify the consequence of, should we say, too much fun, or better yet, reckless and self-destruction fun. So make sure you are keeping common sense while enjoying life to the fullest. This is also a time when creative endeavors receive a boom and when fertility may be boosted for those it applies to. This may be mitigated by the nodes, but do not, with that information as you will. Children of you have and want any may become a huge theme at this time, and your romantic life may become a focus. This is a time to make sure you know what you want in love and not to mess around when you know it's not the right fit. Lastly, this is the time to show the world who you truly are and let them see your authentic self. So Jupiter represents expansion, growth, abundance, new opportunity, wealth, karma, and the truth. So if you don't want to be caught messing around, you better stop messing around. And this is the highly time if you want children and you are in a relationship, this person will get pregnant. Taurus, this event impacts your home, private life, roots, family, and relationship to the past. Jupiter here brings fertility, which may be mitigated by the nodes, but you might still want to use that information as you will, and added spotlight on any family-related theme, be it family members, the desire, lack thereof of having a family, found family, new relationships, and so on. Your home, the people you live with, and physical structures that you own, including buildings and cars, are also potential themes for this year. Your relationship to your past may change as truth comes out and healing occurs, and your foundation in life is generally may receive luck and a boom. Lastly, this event brings a heightened desire and spotlight to your private life. This is a time for work-life balance and a good mix of being in the world and being away from it. Gemini, for you, Jupiter in Leo impacts your perceptions and teaches you more about the world. It also impacts your proverbial voice, aka the way you express yourself in the world and speak not only your truth, but every single message and every single thing you would like to say. Media and the trustworthiness of information. In other words, question everything. Whatever you read, whatever someone tells you, do your research. Themes as are the local life, neighbors, siblings, and short-term travel. However, it all starts with the topic of the mind, the topic of truth, and the topic of trusting your own thoughts and opinions over those of others. Don't take information at face value, especially if your intuition noticed that something is off. Research and do a lot of it, and you will go the right path. In other words, trust your own thoughts. Whenever any information you receive from anything, from any research, do further research. Cancer. This event of Jupiter in Leo impacts your finances and beliefs about money. Sounds kind of vague, but let me put it like this. What you believe about your money impacts your spending, holding, and making of money. If you believe you are worth higher pay, you are more likely to ask for it. Seek it. If you believe you will only be happy purchasing XYZ, you will do that and also find it harder to save up. If you believe that any kind of purchase is a splurge, you're likely to save money, but also likely to buy cheap stuff and breaks more easily, racking up more expensive and so on. Jupiter here reveals the truth of money to you as it applies to your personally and shows you what adjustments are needed. It also gives you opportunity for different avenues of money making and gives you luck here. The nodes are highly influential on this as well. Plus, the event massively impacts your value as a whole and your self-esteem, showing you a tendency of hypocrisy or moments of having the wrong values, as well as times when you did things right and how you were rewarded for it. In other words, don't be cheap. Buy quality. Because if you buy cheap things, it's not going to last and you're going to have to spend more money. So buy quality things and it will last further. It also indicates get a better relationship with your money. Invest your money. Let it grow. Don't just let it sit there. Money is supposed to breathe and